Hey you guys, welcome back. Today I'm doing my everyday makeup tutorial. It's like almost 5 p.m. but I'm sick, so I haven't done it today, and I was like, well, I might as well film this, because I said I would. But anyway, so I always wear primer regardless of whether or not I'm wearing makeup. So I'm starting with my makeup primer from Arbonne. It's my absolute favorite. I mean, I didn't really start using primer until like 2 years ago, but I really like this one. It actually blurs like my pores right here, which are the ones that get super big and red and everything. But anyways, it's just on my fingertips right here, and I kind of just apply it. And my mirror's like over here, so if I keep looking that way, that's why. So the first thing that I do for my makeup is my brows. My brows are a bit the bare minimum of what I do if I'm doing anything. I mean, but today I haven't really left the house, so they're not done. Usually I use this brow pencil from Arbonne, but I ran out, so I'm just waiting to get my next one. So for now I'm using the palette from Arbonne. It's all in the eyes, volume 1, and I use this brush from Eco Tools with this end right here. It's dual ended. And then I go in with this color Cypress right here, and I use that to fill my brows, or at least for the time being. So then I kind of I always start with lining them. It makes it easier for me to know where I need to fill in. Also because, I don't really have much of an arch right here, so it kind of helps me get that. And anyone that works with me, or like has worked with me or gone to school with me in the past, you know that my brows are literally all I care about makeup wise. Because my hair on my brows grow back really fast, so if there is something, like if they're looking kind of whack, I'll fill them in and they won't look as bad. They'll still look kind of iffy, but not as iffy, if you know what I mean. It usually takes me a little bit more product to get my desired look because I don't have that pencil back yet, but it works, Okay, so I just kind of finished filling it in off camera. They look kind of thick right now. So then after that, what I do, because they always look like this by the time I'm done kind of doing that general fill-in, is I take my concealer from Arbonne as well. Yes, I'm an Arbonne girl. And I use it in the shade medium natural, or medium neutral. Sorry. I order this shade every time, so like I know it when I see it type thing, And then, as every other girl does with their brows, I do the thing that I can't think of what it's called. So usually I don't need this as much when I first get my brows done. So like right now they're not too bad, but I kind of accidentally overfilled. So this kind of helps me tone it down a little bit. And yeah, I know it looks like a lot of concealer, but it all works out in my favor towards the end. And I kind of go like that. It looks funny to me, but whatever. Then I take my beauty blender. I don't remember where I got it, but I like it. I kind of blend it out. I try not to drag on my skin, because the more you drag on it, the more wrinkles it can cause in the future. So I try to, just dab it, but sometimes I get a little impatient and I drag it. But try not to, okay? Don't be me. Or like times like this where like I kind of have to like pull it upward a little bit. See, and like see, it conceals my forehead while we're at it when I use this much concealer. And honestly, I'm only really doing my makeup right now because I'm going to my grandfather's house and I haven't seen him in a couple years. So I feel like I should look half decent. Not that it really matters, but I don't know, it makes me feel better to be like, look, I'm not always a mess. So then, see, now they're a little bit better. This one kind of, the arch went away, so then I just fix it with the same thing. Now it'll stay better too. See, look at that. And I'm still learning how to do makeup with acrylics. I don't really get acrylics that often. Like, this is my second time. And the last time they were way too long. So like the fact I can actually do stuff with these ones is a miracle. But okay, so that's the end of my brows. Or I lied, it's not. So I go in afterwards with the Shape It Up Tinted Brow Cream, also from Arbonne in the shade Medium Dark. And I do this so it kind of sets my brows so that they, I don't want to have an episode where I like touch my eyebrows and then I'm like, oh, there goes my eyebrow. I just apply it, and sometimes I get it right above my brow, and it's usually this one. Don't know why. So then after that, I'll do some eyeshadow, and then I'll go in with my other brush from Eco Tools that's also double-ended. I'll use this end, and then I'll get the shades from this palette again, Clove, and then Caraway, usually. Oh, here, Clove and Caraway. I just usually like how they go together. I'm a bank teller, so it's nice and natural for my, day-to-day job. It's not doing the most while still looking nice. I put it in my crease. I'm still working on my technique for eyeshadow, so if you have any tips, let me know. So then, after that, I go back with the one that has the end for my eyebrows with this brush. And I'll usually get sand or, I keep trying to point to it, sand or fog. Today, I think it's a fog day, so we're gonna use fog today. Like literally, I go between these colors all the time. I just put that on my lid. Because, again, I'm a bank teller. Very natural nude colors are kind of what's good. Because then sometimes I need to blend it out a little bit or add a little more of that, those brownish colors in there. Just make sure I have some color. And then I reuse a lot of colors in this palette in my day-to-day makeup look. You'll see later when I do my face. So then I'll go in with Desert right here. It's my favorite shimmer shade in this palette, again with this brush. I need more brushes, but then I'll add that on top. Kind of just as a little something. Okay, so that's it for my makeup look for now. And then I'll go back with my concealer, right? So I don't own foundation at the moment. I'm still waiting to order some. I got my nutrition, so I'm kind of like focusing on that more than the makeup right now. I got all this makeup in like a kit a while ago, so that's why I've been kind of good for a while. So So I just go under my eye, like so. Because, I mean, I don't think my face is that bad. I just kind of cover up the redness that's right here. I've never really liked it, so I cover it up with concealer. Then I dab, you know, under the eyes. And since it's kind of a ton, a little bit goes a long way with literally all these products. Again, I'm like kind of pulling down, but you shouldn't do that. So again, it creates wrinkles. Like under your eyes is the most sensitive part of your face when it comes to wrinkles. So try to avoid pulling down if you can. So like see from earlier when I did my eyebrows, it's kind of already on my forehead, so then I just kind of have these areas down here. So until I order more foundation, I just kind of conceal my entire face. Which honestly, I don't know, I feel like it does better for me in the long run, and I just kind of put little lines everywhere. Also, I don't own contour at the moment, so we're gonna skip that as well. And then see, sometimes there's a little bit more redness right here. It's always on this cheek too. Like it's never this side. Oh, okay, except for that little section, but it's because I'm a little broken out right now. Okay, there's my base. Okay, next I go in with blush. Yeah, so I know I really just took away all that redness just to add it back. But again, this is from Arbonne in the shade apricot, however some of you guys say it. It is the only color that I like. It's the only color that will make me wear blush. I like that there's a nice little shimmer to it. I'll put it just right here on the apples of my cheek. See, like it's red, but it's a different shade of red. Like one that looks better in my opinion. Okay. Simple. And then I come back to this eyeshadow palette. Yes, my holy grail palette, okay? And then I go back in with the shade Desert, and I use that as my highlight. I don't really have a good highlight brush, so I use my finger. And I kind of just tap it on as like this. For me, it works. It gives me the look that I want without going overboard, like I would with a brush. Like this is kind of little. There we go. It's better. So as far as most of that goes, I'm almost done. So then last I will go in with the Arbonne Speak Volumes mascara. It's my favorite mascara, and I've used a lot of different mascaras, but this one seems to be the top. And I don't curl my lashes or anything. I feel like I don't really need to, because I get them pretty good without it. Oh, okay, except I almost got that in my eye. There we go. So yeah, it's like not super out there like falsies, but I think it's pretty good for, again, I'm a bank teller, like this is just a natural everyday type of look. When special events come up, then I try to do, you know, like more out there kind of stuff, but it doesn't really come up. Okay, so as far as makeup goes, this is pretty much it. Because then I just lastly go in with my Let It Set setting spray by Arbonne. So yeah, this is literally a one brand makeup tutorial. So, and then I kind of just spray it. It's almost empty, so it's like a little, not as spritzy as it should be, but yeah. See, I kind of ran out halfway through there. Now, I try to make sure that I get my cheeks, because honestly, that's all I care about, is as long as it sets on my cheeks, we are golden, okay? And then, so this is just Arbonne chapstick. I don't know where I put it. But this is just my day-to-day makeup look. One brand. Let me know what you guys think in the comments. So, thank you. And yeah, I know my hoodie got wet. It got wet in my video last night too. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. Have a good rest of your Super Bowl Sunday, you guys. Bye.